people, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, SUREET and Stevie K. Okay, today guys we're watching Bollywood GORI, foreigners in Indian films.
Yeah, it says 101 Movietown, unique stories from India. Yeah, from the channel 101 India. Guys, I haven't seen anything from the channel, but thank you for Kappa sending this link. I believe Kappa said this because there's some comments that SUREET's made in some of the films, question why they have only Goriyan in, I'm guessing that's why he sent this, in dance numbers. Not, you're allowed to have anyone from anywhere, but sometimes you got a scene in India and they're about to dance and everything, and considering there's so many Indian dancers in India, who can dance and can perform, but they have, the girls are always white from, I'm not saying UK or America, but anywhere, but the girls are always white, foreign, and then they're brought in to dance in those scenes. And you could have
lovely
this
ladies in India who can dance.
But not only that, it doesn't sometimes go with the theme of the movie, because it could be in the village.
Yeah.
You got this movie that's in the village where all the villagers are, and all of a sudden these foreign girls appear just to do a dance number, and you're like going, what? Where do they? You don't see these on every day walking down the street, and then all of a sudden they start dancing. But I don't see that happening in. If they made British films, they've got a British films, all of a sudden you don't see the male and female character. Even if they're musical, they're walking down the street and all of a sudden loads of Indian girls just come out of nowhere and start dancing around. It doesn't work like that, or in America. So it always be, there'll be a mixture then, just to say, look, we cater for all ethnicities or something.
I question this. Remember when we did that for Sunny Deol's movie, and the guys on the set there, why did they do that?
Yeah, you asked that. So
he did say that,
it's the audience, you want to see them. Yeah. So because they don't get to see them in real life, that the majority of the audience watching Indian films, that's what he told us. This is a guy from proper Bollywood set, that they do a lot is because majority of the people who are watching Bollywood films who are in India don't have to actually see someone, and I'm like going, but there's social media, you can see Goriyan anytime you want. But anyway, that's what he basically claimed, that they want to see them in there. We give what the audience wants, so it's what the audience wants. But yeah,
which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, because they don't give the movie what the audience wants. It's normally quite, they could do better movies then can't they? The audience wants this movie. Anyway, guys, this is a video. We're gonna check it out. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But hey, something different, something new. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also check out our other two channels. Links will be in the description below. And do let us know what else to react to. Ready? Here we go. Also
that, and then you think to yourself, well, what, do they think the movie's not going to sell anymore if they didn't have
I think they will, because they sell, and not only that, all the time before they used to have Indian girls in the background who are dancing and they can perform, and not only that, in a way you turn around, you're going, well, they're willing to fly people over to perform, but all these girls who are actually dancers and they're very good, they're taking away their jobs, that they're sort of capable of. Their opportunity, just because, so they can't go abroad and get a job because they're Indian, but then they can't get a job in India in films because they're Indian.
I know.
You know what? No, you lot can't have it. Why? Because you're Indian. You stereotyping against your own people, kind of thing. No, can you not dance? Yeah, okay. If you can dance, that's all that matters. But anyway, bit of a. It could be something totally else.
I wonder where those Gori dancers who dance around your favorite hero and heroines in Bollywood blockbusters come from.
We might find out more.
In India, how do they land up in this country, and more importantly, how does Bollywood treat them?
They probably get paid nothing.
One such story.
This is one such story.
Meet Esme. You might have seen her dancing on the item song of your favorite blockbuster.
Hi, I'm Esme Bolsara Crosby, and I'm from London, South London. In London, there's not a lot of work. Maybe you'll work 2 days full-time of a dance job, and then that's it, it's done, it's a shoot, it's finished, and there's no more for a month, 2 months. And I just thought, I'm gonna get out of London, I'm just gonna go away and do it.
It's nice for us to get out and go.
Randomly land up in Bollywood looking for work. There are several factors that oppose their existence in Bollywood, such as desi dancers, local unions, and several other things. So there are agents that facilitate them coming down. Meet Sonu Srivastava. He's one of these agents who bring down girls from all over the world to dance for Bollywood films.
लेकिन 2010 में मैं वो था फॉरेनर्स का कि नहीं फॉरेनर्स होने चाहिए, मतलब सबको फॉरेनर चाहिए, यश चोपड़ा को भी चाहिए, करण जौहर को भी चाहिए, और मतलब छोटे छोटे डायरेक्टर को भी चाहिए। एंडिंग में मैंने खुद की कंपनी लॉन्च करी, केएस प्रोडक्शन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। केएस का फुल फॉर्म है, मेरे डैडी का नाम है कैलाश नारायण श्रीवास्तव, और आईएनसी तो नॉर्मल वो इंक जो बोल सकते हैं, इनकॉर्पोरेशन। सारा करके मेरी फ्रेंड है, वो इधर आई थी इंडिया में डांसिंग के, उससे मेरी दोस्ती हुई। जब ये तो मैंने उससे ऐसे ही बोला, मैंने यार मैं सोच रहा हूँ इंडिया में डांसर्स रखते हैं अपन लाके यूके से। तो उसने बोला हाँ वेरी गुड, 6 महीने के लिए अपन रख सकते हैं, 1 साल के लिए रख। हमारा मेन मकसद होता है कि हम बहुत अच्छा डांसर्स लेके आए, गुड लुकिंग। अब डांसिंग बहुत अच्छा हो और लुक थोड़ा खराब होगा तो मैच हो जाता है कि नहीं डांसर बहुत अच्छी है, या तो लुक बहुत अच्छा हो और डांसिंग थोड़ा वीक होगा तो बोलते चलो इसको क्लोजअप लेके यूज कर ले।
Maybe I'll get up at like 7, go and get my makeup done, my hair done, and then we'll shoot until 12 hours, so 8 p.m. or 8:30, come home and probably eat like Maggi noodles or something because there's no food in my house. Working in Bollywood is really like, it is really rigorous. Hours are really long.
Not for everyone, is it? Sitting around for ages as well, isn't it?
मैं निकल जाता हूँ क्योंकि 100 प्रॉब्लम्स एक साथ आपके पास आती हैं। वो बोलती है मुझे खाना नहीं मिला है, वो बोलती है मेरा पेमेंट नहीं हुआ है, वो बोलता है मेरा कॉस्ट्यूम का प्रॉब्लम है। हमारा जो एग्रीमेंट है उस एग्रीमेंट में हम लोग एवरीथिंग मेंशन करते हैं।
It might look like a Disney journey to outsiders, but it really isn't. Due to the various safety concerns they have, there are lots of rules and regulations by which they have to live, which makes the Indian journey not so perfect.
12th हेड अपार्टमेंट का आना है। अगर आप कहीं बाहर जा रहे हैं तो आप हमको मैसेज करेंगे, मुझे करेंगे या मेरे असिस्टेंट्स को करेंगे कि आप हम लोग पार्टीज के लिए जा रहे हैं, तो मेरा एक असिस्टेंट आपके साथ जाएगा। वो भले चाहे वो रेस्टोरेंट के बाहर खड़ा रहेगा, आपके साथ अंदर नहीं आएगा, लेकिन वो आपको देखता रहेगा कि आपके साथ कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो।
That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Some of the girls have like different agreements with their agents and things like that. Like,
Is that or is it just that they don't run away?
I don't think it'll be because they run away.
Just like little things where like they have to be careful because they have an agent.
शूटिंग्स पे हमने टोटली हमारा कोरियोग्राफर और असिस्टेंट, जो कोरियोग्राफर के असिस्टेंट होंगे वो ही इन लोगों से बात कर सकते हैं और नंबर एक्सचेंज नहीं कर सकते। तो वहाँ कोई भी अलाउड नहीं है अपार्टमेंट पे। डरती तो नहीं, मैं डरना तो नहीं बोलूँगा उस चीज़ को। हाँ एक होता है कि आप अभी आप मेरे बॉस हैं तो शायद उसको हम रिस्पेक्ट बोलें या वो डरना बोलें, वो थोड़ा होएगा, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। हाँ अगर वो गलती करेंगे तो फिर तो उनको डरना ही पड़ेगा।
Yeah, see.
No one's ever really been like, no, we don't want you.
मैं खुल के लुक वाइज भी हम लोग उसको बोल करेंगे। तो वाइट, ये लोग वाइट मतलब दिखने में अच्छे।
I'm just talking
I
about.
don't really do my own base because they always make me really pale.
Why should they feel?
So they want me to be paler, but I don't mind looking pale. So I normally do my own base.
In there, she
क्या
did.
होता है कॉस्ट्यूम्स प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं। गर्ल्स ये लोग बिकनीज पहन लेती हैं, इंडियन डांसर्स बिकनी नहीं पहनते।
Indian dancers don't wear bikinis and stuff.
I have
like
definitely said
revealing
no
kapore.
to some parts of costumes. If it's been like maybe too small or a little bit too much on show, I've been like, no, I need something. But then I do other ones where I have to wear like a bikini or like bra and knickers. So it really varies on the job, but it's fine. Can't really complain, it's a job, not a diva.
Even though the life of a quintessential Bollywood GORI
That's why they
might
go with
seem
the
like a
Gori.
dream on
Indian
screen,
girls will say,
they have a
"I'm
tough
wearing
time.
that."
Unrealistic call timings, crazy work schedules, and extreme working conditions, and a lot of other shit they have to battle out behind the camera.
Yeah.
It's a crazy roller coaster ride worth the experience. Some leave, some stay, and some make it really big. Irrespective, love it or hate it, Bollywood must go on.
I wonder
See,
how long they last.
Anything wrong. I'm not doing drugs.
There is a lot like having to have someone with you, which at some points I feel like it's a good thing as well.
There's two things there. Watching it made me feel like two different views of it. Number one, I understand in the sense that, you know, like with what we were saying,
Yeah.
I still think that, you know, you gotta, if a girl's a dancer, like an Indian dancer, you know, if it fits in the role, like they just, it's not just, you know, like you could turn around and go in, okay, Indian girls in India ain't gonna wear a bikini or, I mean, these days, I'm just saying these days, the big Bollywood actresses wear bikinis and, you know, if you see Shraddha Kapoor,
sorts,
you see Shraddha Kapoor not so long ago in that Chutti Mein Makar, or you see Deepika in Pathaan. So you do see them wearing, so if these big actresses are wearing it, I'm sure like there's so many, not every Indian girl's going to say, I'm not wearing this sexy dress, or I'm not wearing that bikini. You've seen them, I've seen them in movies with these girls dancing.
And times have changed so much in India, so much has changed.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. So,
dress.
I mean, I know this was made some years back, but what I'm saying is I believe that they are, but at the same time, there's one thing going, well, Indian girls don't want to wear that kind of stuff, so we're getting girls from abroad to come and they would happily wear them. And so this is one thing, but also they want people, obviously, even with actresses, Indian actresses, they want them to be really light skinned, don't they? And that was one thing that they were saying about South India and North India, and so here they're going, we take that in the equation, because if they're Goriyan, they're light skinned anyway, kind of thing.
Even her, she was saying that I do my own base makeup because they make her even more white and she doesn't like it.
But I think the other thing that makes me feel like, yeah, exactly, so she's still doing it.
Yeah, because she
but
doesn't like
the other thing that makes me feel a bit, is the whole idea, he's an agent, and he just said, yeah, they respect you, but they slightly fear you because they, you work, you do that for your boss. But at the end of the day, if they make mistakes, then you have to, have a bit of fear. Why? It's a job. Why would they have to fear? Like, right? If they obviously make a mistake, you don't.
In luxury or anything that they've got so much.
Yeah. So they basically sitting on these sets for hours on end. So that might be another factor. Like these girls, what they get paid, probably not so much. Maybe that's the other thing. It's like going, well, we can pay these girls. They want to dance. They get to be in the limelight. So you get in this, and what do you want? But where SUREET went. Oh, I think that's nice that they send a guy with her, so she can go to any party she wants or any function she wants. Got an issue with that. But this person will just stay outside to protect. I'm looking at it in a different way, going, obviously maybe because I've been a police officer, and I'm like going, no. Like when people are doing human trafficking.
Yeah.
And the girls, even in this country, like people have brought girls from abroad here.
Yeah.
You find that their passports and everything are taken off them. They made to work. And there's always a guy who's outside or wherever she's going just to make sure she's not going to run away. Because we want to keep her.
And he's saying that they're not allowed to talk to anyone as well, other than some people. Why?
So what he's basically saying to people is, like, if it's the police or anyone, we're doing this to protect them. That, they don't need to talk to anyone else besides the choreographer who they dance with. Nobody else that they should be allowed to talk to. So all they can do is,
give away?
So all they can do is they can stay in this place that we're giving them.
Which is
they're getting paid, but anywhere they go, we send somebody with them. That isn't freedom. If she's working, it's like, you're my agent, tell me where the job is, and I'm going to go to the job and I'll do it.
If someone said to me, you know what, there's a job out in India, or taking that part, I'd be like, no, sorry.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. If it was basically a job should be, like,
have a life,
come to the set at such and such a time and date. You know what? This is a job and this is what you're going to get paid. Okay, she goes there, she goes to the set, she goes home, she does whatever she's got to do, meets her friends, whatever, has her own life, then she goes and does her work. Yeah. If she's not doing her work, then you don't pay her and say sorry.
What about interacting with each other, the girls, like if they want to go out as a group of friends and stuff?
But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like, you know what, we got control over who they talk to, what they do, and he's more or less, the way that he was talking, he just seems like, we brought them over, but they're our property now.
I'm surprised this video hasn't caused a lot of red flags.
They're probably getting paid probably nothing. This guy's probably raking it from the big companies.
Yeah.
For the girls. Like, he's probably making loads.
I mean, he's probably little bloody living in.
But then at the same time, he doesn't want them to run away because at the end of the day, his business goes bust. So he's always sending people, keep an eye on her. She doesn't go and talk or whatever.
Oh, no.
And that's how I saw it. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Here who are dancers and stuff, they wouldn't say you are not allowed out to talk.
Oh, yeah. When we were at the Bollywood sets here, the girls came and they were basically told when they were coming, and she was one of them.
I was talking to every single person.
And they didn't say you can't go home or you got to be there or we got to caper, and that just seems a bit dodgy.
Red flag.
It's dodgy, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if they were doing that with Indian girls, like, no, you're not talking to anyone, you're not going anywhere, we're going to send a guy with you every place that you go to. I mean, unless she requested it, look, I don't feel safe, can you send someone with me?
I thought, okay, but
it didn't seem like that.
The way,
and the place that they're staying doesn't seem like it's like...
No, it
just seemed like
those dodgy places.
Yeah, I don't trust the business, to be honest. I don't trust what he's doing. That's my only opinion, that's it. Okay, just in case. You guys can write down in the comments below what you guys thought.
I actually really agree with you.
So
It's quite scary.
It seemed a little, dodgy side, really, to be honest. And that was a video, and I don't think it's going to go because, at the end of the day, there's people who want to make money and people who want to somehow become famous, people, certainly in the social media world, and then there's people who are always going to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? And they are good. I'm not saying just like, here's that, but there's going to be some genuine agents and people who gonna get these girls and give them the opportunity and take care of them, but give them that freedom to live. It's a job, not have control over their life.
Clearly, he has a lot of people who want to work with him.
But yet he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go to a set more than 2 hours. Why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're gonna complain. Why do they need to complain for if everything's great? And then if he's there to look after them, then why isn't he there then to make sure everything's all right?
From big companies to small companies come to him.
Yeah, but
he's got the money.
Yeah, but his job is to look after them. So then,
so scared of letting anything.
If they're not allowed to talk to these people, they're not allowed to go there. But when they're at the place, if they're not getting paid or they're not having eaten nothing all day, I don't like to stay there for more than 2 hours because wait, isn't that your responsibility then?
That's your job. They should have the food. They shouldn't have to be coming to you to ask for their wage or when they're going to get fed.
So basically, if anyone asks me to do any Nachana in Indian films in India,
they wouldn't ask us.
I'm not going to be anyone's Bollywood Gora. No, I'm not Gora. No,
exactly, they won't ask us.
Anyway, guys, that is the video. That was a reaction. Let us know what you guys thought. Your comments below. What do you guys think? Do you like Goriyan in Bollywood films and in songs? And if so, why? What's the fascination? Or do you guys would just say, I'm happy with Indian girls in there. They're just as beautiful, and they can do the same thing, so why not? We're happy with that. Views, opinions, and let us know what else to react to, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.